Time tonight. I got time tonight. That battery power looking good on my phone. I got time tonight. First and foremost, I would like to apologize for those that's waiting on the MS-13 rundown that I'm gonna do. But I have to reschedule it. I have to reschedule it. You know, I've been busy ever since the original scheduled date. And I pushed it to Sunday. Sunday I was busy. Well, actually, it was storming Sunday. It was storming real bad Sunday. So I really didn't have time to do anything until about like 6, and then I ended up doing something else. But you know, like I said, I was having camera problems and stuff. Well, webcam problems and stuff like that. Got that fixed, hopefully. So I have to go back to the old school method, what I'm pretty much comfortable with. You know, streaming on my phone and stuff like that. Not streaming on my phone, but taking my video from my phone, transferring it to OBS. You know, so that's clicking in. Looking good, looking good. Did 2 practice streams. I've been working in this process, man. I've been trying, like I said, I want to, when I put my content out there, I need it to be clear and streamed great. No breakups, no, because once I get in my mode, man, I don't want to. Once I get in my feng shui, I look at that doggone playback. If I look at that camera on my screen, it's a playback from that camera on my screen. So if I look at that screen and see anything that's slowing down, I slow down because I don't know how it's coming through for y'all. So to the world, you know what I'm saying. So it is what it is. So apologies for that. You know, I've been busy, so hopefully tomorrow I can drop that information. I have been looking up some information, so I don't want to get too in subject on that situation when I got situations that's here that needs to be addressed. So this is the entire intent of this video that I'm putting out right now, and it's labeled what is labeled. You know what I'm saying? But hey, first off, like I said in the beginning, let me take care of my people first on this internet. Then we'll get into big man city situation. Man, I can't, because I already know the platform that I'm on right now, man, is YouTube platform. I can't say too much, but I gotta say enough to where it's gonna come out. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck we doing out here, man? Look here, y'all little young kids. I ain't gonna even do y'all like that. I ain't gonna do y'all like that. But shit, y'all ain't young kids no more. Y'all still young, but shit, y'all ain't kids no more. Y'all knocking them down. Y'all lining them up and knocking them down. You know what I'm saying? But dig this right here. How the hell y'all the young shooters letting out of towners coming to your shit and fuck shit up? When y'all on the quiet spell because of some stuff y'all done did around here, y'all let out of towners come around this motherfucker and shut shit down and make shit hot. So you saying we failed y'all? You saying that we didn't show y'all the way how to do things? Now, this ain't on no positive, on no negative. It's how you take it. It's how you receive it. And I already know this gonna get out to the young cats. Look here, man. Around here, you already know we. You already know what it is. How you know what I'm saying? Shit happen around here. This social media fucking a lot of people up. All of us fucking a lot of people up. When they get to innocent bystanders, bro, protect your time. Protect what you stand for. You know what I'm saying? You already know what's going on around here, man. Look here. If you can't check your OGs that you looked up to and this, that, and the other, if you can't go to them, goddamn, if you afraid of them motherfuckers or however you feel about them, if you can't check them motherfuckers, if they can't check you, that's a bad situation. Now you the OG. If they can check you, you still learn. You know what I'm saying? And that's some real shit around here, man. Cause this shit, I'd rather see that what's going on right now on the news. Because maybe one day we'll get back to where we were. Well, if they need some help, only thing they gotta do is let us know, call on us. We structured. We're not letting BS go on around us. We the type of time that ride for anybody when it come down to it. When it come down to the good shit. When we structure and label right, you know what I'm saying? I don't know where y'all young look, cause now y'all part of my generation. You know what I'm saying? 3 years within, you know what I'm saying? Because I went to school with some of y'all parents. You know what I'm saying? I know some of y'all parents around here. And it's a lot of illegitimate ones. There's a lot of official ones. There's a lot of, you know what I'm saying? This shit been going on too long. Enough is enough. Streets got to talk right now. Y'all got to sit down and talk. If y'all can't sit down and talk, we all lost. You know what I'm saying? People in my generation held it down for a minute, even though we were still getting fucked over. They held it down. But like right now, enough is enough. This petty bullshit, this stupid ass going on, trying to get off and get, you know what I'm saying? I don't even know what the fuck it is right now, man. I want to see the best for the black community here. I want to see the best. You know what I'm saying? To where we back spending it in the neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? Buying things from somebody that's in the neighborhood, that's of our color, and what we stand for and who we look up to. You know what I'm saying? That's actually trying to do something. Y'all wild out against amongst yourselves and don't wild out against the things that's really been going on. You know what I'm saying? What I grew up with. It's not my fight no more. It's y'all fight. You know what I'm saying? It's y'all fight. The fuck y'all fighting for? You know what I'm saying? Shit, in my eyes, my fight ain't over with, but my fight over. You know what I'm saying? I got a child. And so hopefully this reach him. And I understand now why he didn't ever want to come back here. Because he saw it and I didn't see it because I grew up in it. I was trying to make it better. Put words of wisdom out there. Ways to make people around here do things better within us. You know what I'm saying? And not getting on this. I don't even know what the fuck is on right now. It's on right now. That's all I can say. It's on right now. So, like, y'all already know what it is, man. Stranger Boys just had to chime in for a little while. You know what I'm saying? Had a good day today. Took Torv and Paco to the vet today. They hit me for a good old, they hit me for a decent price, but, you know, found out Torvin has a skin bacteria disease up under her underbelly. And I'm like, dang, how didn't you see that? I didn't even notice that. You know, I told her, I said, I guess every time I clean the kennels out, she's so low to the ground to where when I let her out, I just don't even check her because I'm not used to checking her. After I got rid of her fleas when I first got her, I was like, well, she good now because I'm thorough when it comes to the fleas. Checked her every day, 2 weeks. Checked her. I still check her to this day. That's how so paranoid I am about those fleas. So checked her, negative. But I I didn't check her underbelly. Like I'm worried about her fur so much. I'm not even worried about her underbelly. But she has a skin bacteria, something like that. I know where it comes from. It comes from sleeping on tap water. Meaning every time I clean the kennels out in their house, because they in one kennel together, her and Paco. They get along great too. They protect each other. But anyway, when she gets back in her house, she finds a way to lay in moisture. Cause I clean everything. I wait till everything dry and stuff like that. But for some odd reason, she always go to the water pan and she would drink. Then she'd dip her nose in and just place it. You know what I'm saying? Place water droplets. It's like she's trying to clean. I don't know, like if the this what here's why I have so much trust with people, man. When I'm trying to actually build something and stuff like that, I do actually have trust in people. But for one, I should have never purchased that puppy with fleas on them. You know, even I had a friggin' damn near, you know, what 3 weeks, 4 weeks now, you know, and she still haven't warmed up to. She warming up to me, but she's still having signs of things that she wasn't kept well, in my opinion. You know, that's why Paco is doing a damn good job, man. Because I'm doing a damn good job with him. You know what I'm saying? So it's things that when I get him to himself, I will elaborate on. He already know it. Even today, he jumped up in the back, started chewing on the back, chewing on the middle. If you got a truck with a middle window that opened up in the back, he was in that middle area. He was chewing on that doggone headrest back there. I told him to stop. I looked back there. I said, stop. He got down. He got back up, started to chew it again. Then he just got down and laid in it. And this was like instant. He got up, chewed it, just to see if I was going to say something. He thought about it, got back down in the chair, in the seat, and just hung his head over the seat. I looked back there in the rearview mirror. He wasn't up, so I looked down at the seat. They both laying there together. He looking at me with the sad eyes and stuff. I said, you weren't supposed to do that. He did get up there again, later on in the trip and stuff, but he wasn't biting. So he knows now. When I say stop, it means stop. Without full, I didn't even, look, I don't believe in whooping dogs, man. I don't believe in hitting dogs and abusing dogs, animals, period. But if you are sincere and if you really truly love this, what you do for your animals, man, and you want the best for your animals, they will understand you. Now, there's some quirks and crank, well, how you say it, but there's some things in there that I want I want out of him, but I want it in him because that's him. He's free. That's why his name is Paco, because he's an eagle. You know what I'm saying? The little thunderball, her name is Torvy. So that's why I named them as such. And I'm working on my blood. I'm working what I have. You know, if I would have worked what I had a long time ago, I would be in this position, but in a better position than this position. as far as working on my own blood and working on the type of dog that I what I want to present to the world and present to people. And hey, they already out there. You know what I'm saying? They already out there. You know what I'm saying? They are already out there. And I love them to death. But they ain't all this freaking bully. And I'm in love with hounds. I'm in love with loyal hounds. You can get a hound to where train it for what you wanted to do. You can train it to hunt. You can train it to home protect. You can train it to be docile. Hey, either way it go, you put that time in, you put that work in, and then I hear Tori back there barking. I guess I must be speaking on her against her character. Yo, Paco ain't gonna say nothing because Paco got that in him. You know, he got that in him. I had to make that. After Bella died, man, you already know what it is. I ain't looking for no other dog except for her type. Cause she was a doggone pocket, getting it in a doggone. I ain't gonna say a hound pit bull. I'm gonna say she was getting it in like a game dog. She had that. She had the doggone. She had that drive and she had that prey drive. But hey, I only let it out later on in the years, man. And her getting all that exercise and stuff like that. That should have been going on the entire time I had her. But I was going through something, and I wasn't right. I wasn't right to be around them. Only thing I was doing was feeding them. That's it. And I wasn't even thinking about dogs back then, man. I was thinking about something else. Everything else was on my mind besides dogs, man. Cause I'm like, well, shit, I got them. Hell, they pedigreed up, so I just let them fall, get some puppies, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? If I need the money, that's how I looked at it. Knowing I came from a stronger background than that. Knowing I came from a background to love these animals, treat these animals perfect, perfect situation, perfect situation. I mean, that's all I knew. That's all I like. Look, it's not about getting the best for your animal, but putting the best situation around your animal to that animal's comfortable to where you need to train that animal. The animal can understand, and that animal can comprehend. Because the worst thing is the worst thing. When that animal turns on you and your family, and you got to put that animal down, that's a murder. You kill the animal that you start to care about. That animal turned on y'all because of the lack of, I don't know. I'm just speaking. I'm just rambling. Man. I'm just rambling. But yeah, that's all I had to say in the first beginning, man, just to get it off my chest. But yeah, I can pretty much cut it off now. I ain't gonna say nothing else until I ain't gonna say nothing else important until it hit my brain. You know what I'm saying? So, it is what it is, man. But yeah, that MS-13 coming. That I tell you the truth, I'm giving y'all enough time to go check out the Tucker Carlson documentary on Fox Nation. So I know a lot of people y'all don't mess with Fox, but hey, you gotta gain all intel from all sources that are available to you at that time per your subject. If you locked in, if you really want to know what's going on, gain all the information that you can. You know, I don't want to be that person that okay, what you saying is key. No, when I do my lives, overcome my information. You know what I'm saying? That's how we build. If I trump you on the information, that's how you build. If you trump me on the information, that's how I build. You know what I'm saying? It's all about awareness within us. It's not about aggression within us. You feel like, come on, man, this shit petty, man. And then once you get to that point, you know, you can't come back. You cannot come back. Once a person breaks your chi, you cannot come back from that. You have to isolate yourself forever because in order to gain that chi, you isolated yourself. You know, now you're around people while after isolating yourself and you break your chi, you are known for that now because you are walking that path. You may have been, it is what it is, man. I'm gonna leave that alone. I'm gonna leave that rabbit where it stands and they go middle of the woods. You know what I mean? That motherfucker got worms and parasites in it. And I'm like, well, worms on the skin, you know. They call them maggots. But, like, and parasites. Hey, I call them eating. 'Cause that's all they know. We can't consider someone a maggot. You can't call nobody a maggot while not knowing a maggot's brain capacity. You know what I'm saying? A maggot is on their toes. But a maggot is a larvae. It's an infant. It's an infant looking for the next meal. That's it. That's all it knows. So, man, say, oh, man. Oh, well, man, I'm getting off that one now. I'm just rambling, man. I'm just rambling. But just calming myself down, you know, just talking. Because it relates to what I'm saying. I really, really, really want to do the commentary on Tucker Carlson's joint, the MS-13 and stuff like that. But I'm also cautious and safe around here because after what happened tonight, you know, and these are young kids. Perfect MO for MS-13 as well, young kids. You know what I'm saying? But they're young black kids that's on target sometimes and off target sometimes. You know, and some of them are hardened black kids. You know what I'm saying? This is a hard place to grow up at. You know what I'm saying? It's not crime ridden, it's just opportunity ridden. That's it. Well, opportunity forsaken. You know what I'm saying? You get your opportunities, but when that person in the opportunity fail on you, you know, what else you gonna do? You know what I'm saying? And then it's forced into a different direction to where that person is forced in a different direction. Now they have to become stackable around here. The so-called good ones, they get the fuck away from him. The good ones, they sometimes die around here, man. You know, hey, I'm one of the good ones. And Let you know now. I don't know how long I gonna be good for. Cause shit getting out of hand. A lot of shit trickling down. And I don't know where it's coming from. Cause either the ones that had it under lock, they left it alone, moved away, left it in control of somebody else. They fucking up, dying off, oh, stupid shit. I mean, hey, it's about that. Hey, it's about progressing, man. And I ain't trying to reach the ear to the people that's in the situation like me, you know, in the neighborhood like me. I'm talking about the ones in the neighborhood like, shit, you gotta keep your head in the floor, goddamn, because you don't know what's going on. Cause this person right here staying that door to me, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna tell them what type of fuck shit this motherfucker on. You know what I'm saying? That type of shit. I stay around old people, you know what I'm saying? And I mean old people, like the first, some of the first type of set of people that's been around here. They're still here. They still can doggone give you some whipping, give you a doggone 22 pistol to your head and tell you get the fuck out of their goddamn yard or their house. You know what I'm saying? But that's what they working on with. That's what they know. That's their era. You know what I'm saying? Old folks, man. All about respect. That's all I'm telling y'all right now. These out of town come around here not showing respect, man. The only respect they showing is amongst themselves and trying to goddamn come down here and trying to find one of y'all cats that's not doing that capping and talking that shit on a fucking social media. It's like, come on, man. Come on, man. You know we don't do this shit around here. On social media. Now you worldwide. Okay, you talking that shit worldwide. Okay, cool. All right. That's how you already know how that shit get down. But it is what it is, man. I mean, hey, ain't no diss to the out of town. All respect to the out of town and shit. But hey, y'all going off of what y'all know. You know what I mean? I'm talking to my cats here, to my hey, to my youngins here. You know what I'm saying? No dissing now about it. You know what I'm saying? We don't do no dissing, man. It ain't about that. And we can't build together, bro. I don't need to be talking to you. If you look at that as a diss, you know, and that's why I said, man, it need to be a table going on. It need to be a talk right about now. This shit out of control. This shit is out of control. Y'all don't want to get worse. You know what I'm saying? Hey, look here. Yeah, it needs to be a sit down. Like last year, need to be a fucking sit down. All right, Peach. I'm gonna talk about two more things. I'm gonna crack me another beer, cause y'all here. I ain't got nowhere to go. Where to sleep? That's about it. So, man, I just saw that doggone new Game of Thrones trailer. Uh, what is it? War of the Dragon Houses, Fire of the something like this. It's the Dragon story. Now this takes place 123 years before Ned Stark them. All the Stark. It takes place way before that. So you have in this era, you have the Targaryens. You have the first one-eyed raven. You have hold on, or maybe no. I think the one-eyed raven that was in the actual show. I think him. That's when he's really really young at that time because he was the oldest living person in that whole storyline. So minus with the oldest living human, but the oldest living beings were always around him, around that tree and stuff like that, the little blue beings and stuff like that. Okay, so you have the Night King. He's technically not alive, but he's dead. So I think this is when they first made the night. No, it can't happen before that because the little blue kid said that the blue being said the blue. I think they called them fairies. I can't remember what they called them, but they are going to be a lot. They're going to be more prevalent. With shit, I don't even know. Present. My bad. They're going to be more present in this storyline here because this is their time of the earth when they were actually starting to die off. This is when they actually started to die off. They weren't flourishing, they were actually starting to die off. Okay, so you got the Night King, you got the dragons, you got the Targaryens. Oh, it's gonna be a lot of dragons. You got the Targaryens, you got the Night King, you got One Eye Raven. Now that troll guy, I don't know who that troll guy was. Cause I never read any of his books. I barely read Harry Potter. I was like, this shit is stupid. Let me watch the fucking movie. But anyway, because it gets into good stories. I ain't gonna lie, it's good stories. Great, great stories. But I just couldn't. Nah, I couldn't. But I did read Lord of the Rings though. I did read that one. But yeah, yeah. Because back in my day, that was the big thing. Goosebumps and Harry Potter. Well, actually, Harry Potter replaced Goosebumps. And there was another story that was out there that, hey, man, go to them damn book fairs if you want to. I just go to the library and get these motherfuckers. Or either go to the bookstore and get these motherfuckers. Yeah, like goosebumps. What the fuck is a goosebump? So, you know, that was going on with the books back then in my day. Well, as far as fiction, you know what I'm saying? Sci-fi stuff like that. They labeled it sci-fi later on down the road. But it was mainly fiction. Sci-fi means science fiction. They named it science fiction back in the early '90s, I think, late '80s, early '90s, because back then they classified it as something else. They labeled it as something else in the library. It wasn't science fiction. I think it was shit. It was science. Well, shit. Yeah, I did grow up in the science fiction age. Yeah, they called it something else, but yeah, I did grow up in the science fiction age when it was first called science fiction. They called it something else. I just can't remember what it was. But anyway, uh, yeah, those are the books that entertained me. Peter Pan. Uh, what was it? Damn, what was the name of the original? Shit, Captain Hook. Yeah, Captain Hook. Yeah, no, it was called Hook because after that fuck they made them. I was reading the book off the movie. but the actual, because it was, this is where my mind actually screwed things up because I was reading Moby Dick and Captain Hook at the same time, and a lot of things kind of matched within that. I don't know. I guess I was reading them at the same time. That's why my brain meshed together on those two topics. But anyway, it is what it is. But hmm, I don't know. But that's that topic right there. I tell you too, I went so in depth with freaking game for myself because, man, look, I'm giving them 3 episodes. If they don't rock it in 3 episodes, man, it's not in true fashion. Now, Mr. Martin, he is back writing on with them, so he did write the first 5, 6 episodes of the first season. Well, no, the first, yeah, 5, 6 seasons. My bad. But he did write those, and those episodes, oh my goodness, man. And that's like, what? It's not getting to the point. It's gonna be long and drawn out. We got a contract. We got a contract of this many episodes, this many seasons. Like, well, shit. You must haven't read my books, you motherfucker. House of the Dragons. I think that's it. Yeah, House of the Dragons. Yeah, House of the Dragons. And I wanted them to do that, man. And for the final season, for the final work of art, it's going to go right back to where Game of Thrones ended off. That's where those episodes are going to pick up from. You know, it's a huge jump in time right now because this story has to be covered because it fits to the narrative of what's coming for the Game of Thrones. So, you know what I'm saying? You got to go to the House of the Dragons. That's the only thing that matters. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, it'll run down the timeline. But the timeline is, it starts off at 123 years prior to. Before the first episode of Game of Thrones. It's 123 years way back, way back. So within the season, I think it's set for 6 seasons, maybe 10 episodes a season. Depends on how it gets later on in the season. Well, yeah, in the seasons, if it gets down to the fourth season, they got 2 more seasons left, so then they can get in depth. But they are too late now, so they have to actually start it off in season 2, mid-season 2. Go ahead and get to the meats and bones of it. Then you got 4 seasons left to actually get it out the way and catch people up from 123 years. You have to jump from 123 years, jump 100 years after that, then jump 20 years after that. So that's, no, 3. It's season 3, my bad. Season 3, 4, 5, then maybe 6. 100, 123, 100. That's season 4. 100 to 23. Well, 20. That's season 5. 20 to 3. That's 6, yeah. 3 years out. 3 seasons out. Catch them up with uh, 1 to 3, late 3, or mid 3, mid to late 3. Yeah, take off from that. If you only got it for 6 years, 6 years, 6 seasons. So go ahead and do that. Catch people up because people really want to know what's going on with the original Game of Thrones, and they want to see this bullshit. Once that saga ends, and you can go back. That saga hasn't ended yet. You know what I'm saying? We want to know what's going on with Jon Snow. We want to know what's going on with Daenerys because Daenerys didn't die. You know what I'm saying? Because we already know the dragons have healing power towards their mothers. You know, if those dragons are, if one dragon is strong and still alive, and their dragon mother goes down, that dragon heals their dragon mother, and that dragon mother heals that dragon. You know, so hey, I don't know. I guess I'm looking into it too much, but yeah, I'm just vamping, man. I'm just vamping right now, man. Venting and vamping. I mean, I had some things to get off my chest. There's major things I had to get off the chest, but I already addressed that, so I'm not going back to that. But and you know what? All this whole time, I still haven't cracked. Oh, I did crack that bill. I did crack the bill. But like I said, I'm not a drinker, man. So I'm not throwing like I used to be. I ain't gonna lie. I used to put them down, but now I just drink. Shit, I can't even drink a doggone 6 pack or hell, drink a half one and not feel loosey goosey. Like, hey, do something. But I'm mainly focused on what production, business, and all that stuff like that. I ain't focused on nothing else. Like I used to, just numb myself out. You know what I'm saying? And I used to always tell myself, man, you're supposed to have a sip when you celebrate something, not, always have a sip every day. Have a sip, you know what I'm saying, when the occasion is right, because what have you accomplished to gain that sip, you know? So that's how I feel about that. And then what it is. It's just out here being, man, you know what I'm saying, man? So I'm gonna give y'all that. I'm trying not to. I'm teetering. I'm trying to teeter away from that damn MS-13, man. Cause I still haven't gotten to my point, but I did. I want to say a whole lot more, but dealing with what's going on, man, is in this repetitive cycle, and it's the norm now. Now it's like, damn, you know. Well, I sit down there. I sit down there. Like I said, I'm gonna fucking leave that alone, bro. Leave that alone. Take this swig of that bill and give it about 2, 3 minutes. See if I want to talk about some damn uh, movies that I've seen and want to see. I don't know. I did watch the Without Remorse. It was pretty good. It was pretty good. A lot of gaps, but it was pretty good. But the best movie that I've seen so far is shit, man. Shit. The one where they had to do the damn bank robbery around zombies and shit like that. Uh, Army of the Dead. Yeah, Army of the Dead. Yeah, I think it's on Netflix. No, it's not on Netflix. It's on Amazon or either I want to say HBO Max. I think it's HBO Max or either Amazon. One of the two. Army of the Dead. Where they would. Well, you'll see it for what it is. But the intelligence of that lets you know where the world is going to. You know what I'm saying? Where it is right now. And then the way The Walking Dead is really getting threatened to be taken off the map because Walking Dead is only catered to one specific type of zombie. Fear the Walking Dead is only catered to one specific type of zombie, and this movie was catered to one specific type of zombie, but it was fabricated. Oh shit! I can't. I'm gonna tell y'all the fucking movie. I'm gonna tell y'all the movie. You know, most people would look at it and say, okay, this is a cliche, but you have to look at the genre that it's in. You know what I'm saying? and the wellness of how they did it. These doggone cats right here trying to breathe. And they gone. Well, no, one was being territorial because the one that always stay around here chased that new black one, that new cat, that black one away because that black one been stalking around here for about 2 days. So I was like, oh, I finally caught your ass, motherfucker, hollering. But anyway, you know what I'm saying? You have to realize the genre that this work is in. I mean, dang, old horror flicks, man. I can freaking go all day just watching the motherfuckers like old school horror flicks that I grew up on and the ones way before me. And then spinning back to the ones that came out in the 2000s. Some of them that's going on now, I can blend it all in together. But that's how I like to spend a movie day for me. Like, it's just watching good movies. That's all. Movies that matter. Movies that take your mind off things for a little second. But I did watch that. Finally got a chance to watch that Unholy. Good. Like it. Like it. Like it. Like the storyline, like where it came from. I already knew what was what. You know, when it was happening because it happened fast. They making movies like that to where it happens fast within 2 hours. Then the last hour is pretty much spent on, things that you already knew in the first beginning. They just went on here and got to it. But yeah, it happened that way. Now it's a movie about the backlash of Saul. I'm trying to get the time frame. I don't know if it's the first incident of the first Saw movie or the second time he got away with it. Because he kept getting away with it. And then there was an officer that stepped in. I got to go back. In order to watch that movie, I got to go brush up on my first beginners of Saw. Because uh, there were law enforcement around that. So, but that movie pertained to something else. That movie pertained to something that was real that was happening on, what I'm saying? It's just, never did get documented, but hey, it was real. Yeah, let me leave that alone. Uh-huh. All right, peeps, man. I'm you daggone cat. Yeah, you daggone cats, boy. I ain't playing no game tonight. Ain't getting into it. All right, man. I'm finna leave y'all, man. Salute to all the people out there. Heard my ramblings. Hopefully get out there. Take a little piece of it, get a little piece of yourself. Salute. Stranger wild.